Hello and welcome to Izzy and Circle, Arizona Softball Podcast. I'm Javier Zuluaga, your host. This is where we shine a light on talented, hardworking softball players and coaches from and in the 48th state. We have a great show. We're highlighting the MAC Conference. 2 players from Arizona, one from Willow Canyon High School, Izzy Ray, and one from Horizon High School, Lexi Nolen. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Super excited. You guys are going to the same schools. You guys are going to be I don't know if you're going to be roommates or not, but that's so exciting that you guys are going to Bowling Green in the MAC. Are you excited?
Yes, super excited.
And it's just about to happen, too, because you're both 2025 grads.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to leave pretty soon?
Yeah, I leave next Wednesday.
I leave next Tuesday.
Ooh, okay. Okay, great. Well, here we go. We're going to ask, I got 5 questions here. We're going to recap your last club season, okay? Izzy, you played for Arizona Storm Walding, 18U. And then Lexi, you played for Arizona Rising Vela, 18U. Okay, good. So I want to recap that. Then I want to talk a little bit about high school, your last high school season you had. Then we'll take a short break here from our sponsor. Then we'll come back, and my favorite part of the show, we'll do the recruiting journey, see what happened here. And with Izzy Ray's, you guys have to listen to the story of perseverance with Izzy. It's just an amazing story. So I really appreciate you sharing it with everyone. And then, what's your personal keys to success? And then the last question is, hey, what's on your playlist on game day? You know, what would be your favorite walk-up song? So we'll keep it pretty simple. All right, Perfect. Here we go. So let's start with Lexi. Let's recap your last club summer experience. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was a really unforgettable experience. It was a brand new organization, so it was great to be a part of something like that. And it was the first year, and I just had such great coaches that had confidence in me. I played for Ray Vela. I also played for Trevor Wimberg and John Howard. And they had so much confidence in me, and it just made this season so unforgettable, and I just really enjoyed it.
You had a fun summer.
Yeah.
What were the tournaments you played in this summer?
We played in Chicago, but a lot of the games got rained out, which was really unfortunate. And then we played in Colorado and then PGF. And
PGF was nice. Get away at the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was fun.
The weather was great. Everything was so fun.
Was that pretty emotional the last day or you were just...
Oh, it was so emotional. I think everyone was crying just because, we had such a great bond with all the girls, and, only having a year with them made it.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
I got to see you play in Arizona Last Blast tournament down at the athletics, what they call it, the athletics ground, the athletic polo grounds, whatever they call it, where it used to be the Legacy. And I remember that I went there because Arizona Storm Walding was playing Arizona Rising Vela. So 2 Arizona teams were playing each other in this national tournament when you get all these. So I was like, I got to go. And so I knew you were coming up to bat. So I'm like, oh, let's see what happens. So I started videotaping, and you hit a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we posted it up on Izzy in the Circle. That was such an exciting moment. And then I realized, Izzy, it was against your team.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
I do.
Yeah. And so anyway, I remember that. That was pretty good. That's a good memory for you.
Yeah.
Not so much over there, but it's a good memory for you.
It was a solid piece.
Yeah. It was a what?
A solid piece.
Yeah. That's good. So you had fun, good summer, good chemistry.
Yeah, and I feel like it was the best I've played, even fall and summer, just on this team. Everyone had confidence in me, and I felt like I was always there if my teammates needed me, and I just did good, and my confidence was up.
Good. So you like to play big.
Yeah.
Good. And your teammates picking you up helped you play big.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. And then Izzy Ray, tell us about your experience with Arizona Storm Walding this past summer or fall or the whole season.
This was my second summer with Storm Walding. He was one of my favorite coaches. He was so supportive all the time, very helpful in my whole recruiting process. He was there with me after everything had happened with previous schools, and he was just a great coach. The team that I played for, this was one of the best culture teams I've been blessed to play with because everyone was just super positive and uplifting and, again, supportive. And just playing with them, there was never a dull moment. So no matter where we were at in the game, you could tell everybody was still in it and excited to play for one another. And we just went through a few different things that really brought us closer together and made us want to play more for each other and for God. And it was just a super fun summer. We got to play in the Colorado Sparkler, and
You guys did pretty good, from what I understand, in Colorado. You guys went kind of far.
yeah, it was. I cannot remember the exact how far we went, but we went a few days into the tournament, and it was really, really fun. That was a great time. We also got rained out at one point, but you love those little rain out parties that you have in between the middle of the game, and then you come back and you play your heart out.
That's good. What were some of your teammates on Storm Walding that made an impact with you, on you?
I would say Kaylee Walding. She was one of my best friends throughout high school ball and club ball. Always there for me, always super, super supportive. And I always knew, like, if I came back in the dugout, whether something great happened or something I didn't like happened, she was always the first one to be there for me. And my little sister actually played with me. She was a freshman this year, and I was a senior. And just getting to play this year with her.
She would play on your 18U team?
Yes.
That's awesome.
She was one of our catchers. She's awesome. I love her to pieces. And just getting to play this summer with her was unforgettable because it's my last club season, and I got to spend it with her.
That's awesome. And Lexi, you said that you felt a lot of love and confidence from your teammates. Who are some of those teammates that you remember picked you up a lot?
It's Kylie Jones, Caitlin, Ackerley, Taryn Winberg. Her dad was also the coach. Like, they just always picked me up, always were there for me. Lauren Fulton, just all of them.
Good. Thank you. And then our second question here, high school ball. You know, I only say this because it's your last high school season, right? So, Lexi, we'll start with you. What was your best memory from this high school season?
I'd say in general, like, just playing with everyone, like the same girls for 4 years on varsity was just like amazing. And like, I didn't play club with them, and like just all coming together during like high school season and not like seeing each other and just still having that bond all 4 years. And then senior night, it was a very emotional game, but the whole team came together. We were losing, I think, by 1, and there was a runner at second, and I was up to bat, and I hit a ground ball up the middle, and I hit a double, and the runner advanced, but she didn't make it home, and it was 2 outs. But it was just like everyone was keeping everyone up, and just the energy was so amazing.
Good.
And like, it just felt like we all came together for that game.
So you fought to the very end, the very last out.
Especially on senior night, since it's such an emotional game, it just felt so good that we were all together.
That's good. That's great. Yeah. And you try to keep your emotions in check. Like, did they do everyone walks up before the game and they give you that? I feel like that gets the emotions kind of going. I wish they did it after the game.
Yeah.
From a coaching standpoint.
We did it after, which was good. But it's always like before, like, you take the pictures and everything. So just like already knowing and like having that emotion in you, like you want to do good. It's like everyone's going to be there. The stands are full. Yeah. Like, it was just amazing.
Well, they're full because out of respect to the seniors. Mm-hmm. That's so nice. That's so good. And then, Izzy, what about your best memory from your high school season?
My best memory was having my little sister again on varsity, and we got to play up the middle together. She was at short, I was at second, and we were in a playoff game, and she made a diving play up the middle, and I got to roll it at second base with her.
Wow.
And I think that'll forever be a core memory, and I'm glad it got to happen during school ball.
A lot of pictures taken?
Yes, my dad is actually a photographer.
Okay, good. So, I think I've seen some of his pictures because one of the coaches at Walding sends me the pictures. You know, some amazing catches. You know, sometimes he lets us use it on our X account. So, good job. Thank you. Tell your dad thanks for taking all those great pictures. Okay, and then all right. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break, hear from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back. Home Repairs and Remodeling is proud to sponsor Season 3 of AZ in the Circles podcast. They love the game of softball. Home Repairs and Remodeling has been in business for 20 years, established in 2005. Now, for homeowners looking to remodel their kitchen, who have a vision of this functional, beautiful place to make homemade meals for their loved ones and entertain family and friends, call Home Repairs and Remodeling today at 602-686-8354 or visit their website, homerepairsandremodeling.com. Also, Home Repairs and Remodeling provides a solution to the affordability issue in the Valley by building ADUs, auxiliary dwelling units. Basically, a second living space situated on the same lot as a primary residence. Think garage conversion to a casita, or a mother-in-law suite, or a rental income unit, or a guest house. Again, call Home Repairs and Remodeling today. Home Repairs and Remodeling, your vision, our know-how. And we are back. Okay, so now for my favorite part of the show, the recruiting journeys that you guys are going through, have went, in your softball journey. What has happened. I want to start with Izzy over there, because this is a phenomenal story. So I guess we should start with the summer leading into your right before September 1st. What were you thinking going into that summer? How were you going to handle the situation as far as what was going to be your mindset going into that summer?
My mindset, it's very easy to get stressed and think, I have to perform for these coaches. I have to get picked up early on. So I was really trying to fight against that and just have fun, play my heart out, and know that I'm doing my best. I'm playing for God, and that is my overall goal. So if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And so I would just go to like the Storm Org camps and just big functions like that, and just play my very best and play with all my heart.
Okay. And then September 1st came around, and how'd that go for you? Whether you got calls, whether you didn't get calls, how did the first school that you ended up committing to, how did that all come about?
So the first school that I committed to, they had been at the Storm camp, and they had called me on September 1st, and I was immediately excited, so ready to go there. I wanted to commit immediately, but I actually went out to see them.
Because it's far away.
Yes.
What school was it? Go ahead.
It's University of Maine.
Yep, way up there.
Yes, way over there. And so we went and checked it out. I loved it, fell in love with the place and the coaches, and I committed.
And they have a girl there from Arizona.
Yes, they have a couple.
Burns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I knew Burns for sure is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was there. There were a few girls from Arizona, so it already felt like home. The coach had been in Arizona before, so that was very cool. I did end up decommitting from that school due to coaching changes. There was a whole new coaching staff.
When did that happen? In the fall after you committed, or?
It was in the summer of that year, so going into my senior year.
Also, they had their whole season.
Mm-hmm.
You were committed. So when did you commit?
I had committed in February.
February of your senior year.
Of junior year.
Of your junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, of your junior year. Yeah, and then you're about to start your senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're almost finishing your junior year, and they finished their season, and the staff got let go.
Mm-hmm.
And then so you decommitted.
Yes.
And so now it's the summer of
Mm-hmm.
this past summer.
Not this summer, but last summer. Yes.
Okay.
And so I was looking again, back in the recruiting process, sending out all the emails, and I ended up finding Indiana Wesleyan. It's a beautiful school in Marion, Indiana, and I loved it. I went and visited, and I ended up committing in the early spring, right before high school season.
Of your junior year.
This was of my senior year.
Oh, no, of your senior year. Okay. So let me see. I'm gonna get this right.
Okay.
September 1st comes around, and then February you commit to Maine.
Yes.
And then after the season of your junior year, they got a new staff change, so then you had to decommit.
Yes.
And then you find this other school, go through the whole process again, and then spring right before senior season, which is just, less than this. We're in this year.
Yes.
And so you committed to Indiana Wesleyan.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been great, right?
Yes, I was very excited.
Felt awesome.
Yes. And then I was so excited, getting ready to go, and high school ball ends, and we're going into the summer, going into college, and I found out that the head coach had left, so new coaching change, and I made the decision to decommit. And so
now it's summer.
yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, good.
And so we started the recruiting process again, sending out all of the emails, going to all the big Storm Org camps, and I ended up going to the Metropolitan State Camp, where
That's in Colorado.
Yes.
It's that turf field that you kind of see a city, the bridge. It's real, right? It's right.
It's really pretty, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you went to that Storm organization workout.
And there have been coaches there, which is where Coach Gardner and Coach Greg had seen me from Bowling Green State, and I had gotten a call from Coach Gardner, and from there, just talking to her and getting to talk to some of the girls, I really, really enjoyed it. So I made the decision to commit on January 31st, or July 31st.
July 31st. July 31st. Mm-hmm. And now for our, because we'll film this now, and then everyone's getting back to school, and we got to edit it. So it's going to take till probably September for it to come out. But so July 31st, and today is August 14th. That's just 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And then you leave next week.
Yes.
So, hey, talk about having some faith in God, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just leave it in his hands. And there it is, 3 weeks before you're going to leave for college. He took care of you.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yep. I always think that the man above always has better plans for us than we have for ourselves.
And remembering that was difficult at times, because I would wonder, like, why am I in this position? What's going on? Am I doing something wrong? And sometimes I just really had to take a step back and remember that his plan is so much bigger than mine, and I'm going to end up wherever he wants me to be. It's not my plan, it's his.
Well, thanks for sharing that great story. It's awesome. Woo! So, yeah, you get knocked down, get back up. Get knocked down, get back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to be going to school with this one.
Yes, sir.
So excited.
All right, Lexi, now love to hear your story. Leading up to going into that summer before September 1st, what was your mindset? Because it's a big summer coming up. What was going through your mind? How were you going to handle it?
The summer going into September 1st?
Mm-hmm.
I was excited. I always played up. So I was on the 18U team playing as a sophomore going into junior year, which was crazy just because all these girls were so much older and all that. But I didn't get any calls September 1st, and I just thought I wasn't good enough. I was like, what the heck? Why is everybody getting calls? Why is everyone committing? I spent so much time sending emails out freshman, sophomore year, when is it my turn? And then I just realized that September 1st was the beginning. It wasn't the end. I still had so much time. So I don't think I got a call or anything at all, my junior year at all. And then summer going into my senior year, some schools would see me. I would go to their camps. And then in October, Bowling Green saw me on X or Twitter, whatever it's called now.
You'd been posting some of your hits?
Yeah. I was posting my hits from summer and fall, and I was doing great, especially this fall season. I think I had 14 bombs, which was amazing.
That's okay.
It's
really
okay.
Good. That's awesome.
But yeah, it just felt good that I finally got seen.
And at what time you're saying, you know what, I'm just gonna go work hard and ball out and see what happens, and then I'll just start posting stuff? When did you come to that realization that it's gonna happen? I just got to keep working hard. I'm just gonna let happen what happens.
I think of August last year. I was I work hard. I work literally 7 days a week. My time will come. And I just had so many people that believes in me, that would tell me your time's going to come. God has a plan. It'll all work out. Everything happens for a reason. And I think just hearing that from other people really helped.
So then Bowling Green saw some of your hits on X, and then what happened? They send you a text, they called you, what happened?
Coach Greg actually FaceTimed me, and that's when we first talked, and they were we'd love to have you out. And I was okay, I'm so excited. I'd love to come out. I went out for a visit, and it was amazing. I fell in love with the school, the coaches. Everyone was so nice to me. Everyone was so welcoming. It felt like home. It's crazy because everyone's so much more friendly than I'd say on the West Coast. Even though I'm from here, but you just be oh, I'm going to Bowling Green for softball, and they talk to you for hours.
Oh yeah, in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So it just felt good that all these people cared so much about you.
That's good. And then when did you get that feeling? Were you there on campus the first day, or just the welcoming you got? What made you decide, wow, this is awesome, I want to be here?
The welcoming, and I went to a practice to just watch, and then they brought me on the field after practice, and I met all the girls, and they all were just so friendly and nice. And then I think later that day, we went and talked to Coach Gardner in her office, and she was like, I'd love to offer you a spot. And like the day before, I was like talking to my parents, and I was like, it feels like home. Like, I really want to commit here. So we were just standing in Coach Gardner's office, and she was like, well, do you want to play for me? And I committed right there. Like,
That's awesome.
And we all like celebrated in her office. And my mom was in tears. She like gave us all a big hug, and it just like finally felt like someone believed in me.
Yep.
After going a year, like not really hearing from anyone.
Yeah, I've heard that from other. There's one athlete in particular, forget who is, as a football player, and they said, "Well, weren't you upset of all the other schools that passed on you?" He goes, "No, I was just so thankful that this one school believed in me."
Mm-hmm.
So it came from a point of gratitude, and that person, he ended up playing on Sundays. But when they asked him about that, he was like, "No, I was just so excited that they believed in me." So it seems like that's the same thing that your impression, right? That
Yeah.
gosh, they believed in me. I love them, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so now, how has it been? You're a week away from leaving. What's the plan? How's the dorm situation work? All that kind of stuff. You got all that ironed out?
For the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out who my roommate is, so we've been talking about room decor and what all she's gonna buy and what I'm gonna buy, and just packing it all up. Our family is flying, so we're not taking my car. So we're just trying to shove it all into suitcases that we can bring and just kind of going with it, trying to make
good.
sure that we don't forget anything.
You're gonna make a trip to Tarjay?
Yes, yes, 20 minutes from Bowling Green.
Okay, good. And then how about you? You got all that logistics figured out already, Lexi?
Yeah, we shipped my car out, so we loaded it up with all my stuff
That's
from my
smart.
dorm.
You put the stuff inside the car?
Yeah, they came last Sunday. It was supposed to be on Monday. They were supposed to take my car, and they surprised us. They were like, we're 30 minutes away. So we had to load up the car really fast, and then they shipped it away, and it arrived last night in Cincinnati, and then my dad's going to pick it up and drive it to Bowling Green for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Now, Bowling Green, in relation to Cincinnati, that's kind of far?
it's about 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
It's not that bad.
All right. Well, that's super exciting for you guys. It's going to be, I'd love to have you guys back maybe next fall after you finish your freshman year, and see how it went. That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be so exciting.
Good. And let me see here. And there are our last couple questions here. We'll start with Lexi. Lexi, what would you say are your personal keys to success?
I think my personal keys to success are work ethic. Like I said, I work 7 days a week, 5 to 7 days a week. I'd wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym before school, and then I'd do private lessons and then team practices, and I just say working every day really built that confidence. And I played year round. Everyone would be like, take a break, and I was like, no, I can't get rusty. I have to continue to get better each and every day. And I think that really helped me a lot get to where I am today.
So your work ethic, all right, and really your perseverance.
Yeah.
Because you hung in there, Great. And then Izzy, what would you say your personal keys to success are?
I would say being grateful for every opportunity, because it can be so easy to take this game for granted because we get it year round. It's one of the few sports that we can do year round without restrictions. So just being grateful for every day that I get to go in our batting cage and hit, and every time I get to go to the gym, it's all an opportunity. It's not a privilege, or it's not a right, it's a privilege. So just being grateful for every little thing that we get to do, from going to the gym and our private lessons to all the club practices that we get to go to with our teammates, and just pushing through all the struggles and having that perseverance.
Good. A lot of perseverance, right? And faith too, right? Keys to success over there. And then finally, hey, it's game day. You got a game and there's no school today because maybe it's summer and you're playing on a Saturday. You got a couple games ahead of you. What's on your playlist when you wake up, or when you start after you're dressed and you're going to the game in the car ride, or when you get to the field? What are you listening to on your playlist?
I'm usually listening to worship or country music.
Okay, that's good. Lexi?
I usually listen to Drake or country music too, but Drake's always my top artist. Always has a song for game day.
Okay, that's good. And then if you had to choose a walk-up song, what would be your walk-up song, Lexi?
Mine all 4 years of high school was Pop Lock and Drop It by by Huey. And I just love that song. Like, it always pumped me up, and just the beat opening up to it.
Yeah. Okay, I wish I knew what song that was. I probably heard it. But so I
It's
probably
an old song.
Okay, no, then I've heard it. Okay, old guy here. All right, Izzy, what about you?
Mine is Bury Me in Georgia by Kane Brown. I just love the beginning of it and the beat, and it just sits in my soul, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's go hit.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, hey, thank you two for joining us on the show. You guys were awesome to talk to.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, your stories are incredible. I hope it's inspiration for somebody out there that, it's September 1st. It doesn't always work out the way people want it, but like you said, it's just a start. And even if it does work out and then you commit, and then maybe there's a coaching staff change, and then you find another school and there's another coaching staff change, and then you just kept the faith and you landed it. And here you are getting ready to go to college. So kudos to you guys, and I really enjoyed interviewing both of you. So if you guys liked what you saw out there, Javier with AZ in the Circle, Arizona Softball Podcast, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, watch it, share the stories. You can follow us on X or Instagram. That's where we'll post all your trailers and the video. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Javier with AZ in the Circle.